Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today we are playing a Taliyah Allegiance deck. It's one of the first decks that I created as soon as Taliyah was released. This deck is maximized to pull off a combo that gets 3 Taliyahs out, which is really what we want to do. Unfortunately, in this particular gameplay, we didn't really do it. It is pretty easy to pull off. However, it just the meta at the moment where everything is super aggro, it's really hard to be able to get it out. And everybody else is, using hushes for and removal for Nasus and for, just it's just not a very good meta to have this sort of combo go off. But you can get it to go off pretty consistently. It just doesn't usually matter a whole lot and doesn't necessarily help you win the game. So the combo that I'm talking about is Taliyah, Ancient Hourglass into another Taliyah where you can copy her and have 3 Taliyahs out on the board. So what happens is we've got the Golden Ambassador for the Allegiance. We draw multiple Taliyahs. So really what you're looking for is Taliyahs, Golden Ambassadors, and the Ancient Hourglasses. We can do that through Ancient Preparations, Scrying Sands, and Aspiring Chronomancers. Using their predicts, we can, ensure that we get the right cards that we need to pull off the combo. We have multiple Taliyahs in our hand by using the Golden Ambassador to draw Taliyahs. We put the Taliyah down, use Ancient Hourglass, and she becomes a landmark in the Stasis statue, and then we'll have the second Taliyah down that we will use to recreate another Taliyah. So that's the combo there. We get 3 Taliyahs out, and then if we've got a landmark out, we're volleying the Threading Volleys or whatever it is 9 times, which fills up the entire board, which is really cool, and we deal a whole bunch of damage to units and to the enemy Nexus. And we further that damage with the Zenith Blade. We can create an Overwhelmed Taliyah and copy it, which is great, because then she's hitting for Nexus damage as well if she clears out the units that are in front of her. Alright, so what else are we doing in this deck? Really, we want kind of multiple win conditions, and that's really how we win most of our games in this video. We've got Hibernating Rock Bear and Clockwork Curator. We can get these Hibernating Rock Bears out. We can copy them with Taliyah. We've got also the Salt Spire for the same reason. We've got Desert Naturalist, so we're just creating a whole bunch of rock bears, and we can use Zenith Blade on those to get overwhelmed and to be able to hit with a lot of rock bears, a lot of heavy hitting rock bears. And I'm running 2 Spirit Fire as kind of an anti-aggro card in this deck. So, you've been warned. This is your official warning if you decide to play this deck. This is a very, very bad deck in the meta. I think in other certain metas, this may find a place, and maybe with a few card changes as well, but it's just not consistent enough to be able to win consistently. There's just a whole bunch of a plethora of other decks, aggro decks especially, that are just way better than this one right now and outpace it, and there's no way for us to keep up, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we are going against Zoe, Shyvana, Aurelian Soul. Let's see if we can set this up here. Combat strikes are definitely going to be an issue. Opening hand is actually okay. I think we get rid of the Desert Naturalist. We are going to keep Hibernating Rock Bear and Preservarium, and we end up pulling another Ancient Preparation, so I guess it's okay. We're looking for the Clockling this round, the Clockwork Curator. That's really what we want to find, and we don't. In fact, we kind of just get really bad cards. I'm going to pull the Salt Spire. I think we go Hibernating Rock Bear here. We're just trying to get these out as fast as possible. Wow. I have no idea what I'm drawing here. I think we start with the Rock Hopper here. Really? That's kind of weird. Alright, I think Taliyah is honestly the right play. We have leveled her up, basically. Let's go Salt Spire. If he's got a Shyvana, we've got Roiling Sand, so... attacks here. I doubt he's got anything. He may have a single combat, which I guess I'm okay taking. I mean, the good thing is that it is vulnerable, so...
They are nothing.
I mean, I definitely block like this. I have to force him to play something. Right? I mean, we have to force him to play something. So he gets to level up, unfortunately, but I'm not just going to sit there and allow him to get, you know, a hit off on me for nothing. Now, the kind of crappy thing is he could just have a single combat here and take out the Taliyah, but he needs like another single combat and a sharp sight. So let's see what he's got. If we force him into those, then we actually, yeah, like, I guess he's just okay with it dying. Look at my open attack, though. Look at my open attack. It's going to be huge. It's a huge open attack. Alright, I think we start with the Preservarium here. I'm going to go actually second Preservarium. Rock Hopper's pretty good. This is fine. Let's see what he's got. We really want to be able to get a win off before... that's annoying. We go Roiling Sands and look for Ancient Preparations. That's frustrating. Yeah, I think we just have to... We need to pull with Taliyah, I think. Let's go ahead and put her out.
Forged in dragon fire.
It is what it is. Why are you pulling? That is very strange to me.
Would you look at this place? Point the way, and I'll make the way.
Yeah, we're gonna put out the Taliyah every time here. We're probably gonna use Zenith Blade as well. Aren't we? Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's go ahead and attack like this. Yeah, monster attack here. I question why he did the things that he did. Especially like his targeting with his challengers seemed a little bit questionable. And the single combat with Shyvana was really strange as well. I don't really know what to think about that. Killing off his Shyvana, his like super buff, leveled up Shyvana to kill the Taliyah doesn't really make a lot of sense. Especially if there's a chance to pull something to protect her the next round. Like a Concerted Strike or Judgment if they're running that. So I don't know, kind of questionable. Alright, we're going against the Yasuo Malphite deck. Ionia Targon. So, what are we looking at? So, Eye of the Rock. Let's get rid of everything but... Actually, let's even get rid of the Rock Hopper here. Alright. I don't know that this is necessarily better, but I don't think it's worse. Especially where we can pull a buff Taliyah now for turn 5. Interesting. So he's running Dancing Droplet for like recall synergy with Yasuo. I wonder if they've got Chip as well in this deck. Preservarium is what I'm going to play here. I don't mind waiting one turn for the Hibernating Rock Bear so that we can have potentially a landmark out for Taliyah to copy. Since I don't really have anything else in my hand. Is he gonna recall it? Oh, I'm cool with that. Yeah, we're an hibernating rock bear into golden ambassador, into Taliyah, and we'll have 3 of 5 landmarks, but we've got enough here. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. I think I'm okay trading a 2-cost for a 3-cost card though. It does kind of suck that I don't get to copy it now. Spirit Fire is actually really nice. So maybe I wait for the Desert Naturalist here. I'm going to play the Golden Ambassador. So it doesn't look like he has his Yasuo yet. I'm fine with this. Nothing else that I can really do here. I can play Spirit Fire this round. See if he's got Eye of the Raharok. He does not. I think we play Aspiring Chronomancer into the Rock Hopper. Should we take Ancient Hourglass?
I don't want to meet whatever
It's either that or Zenith's Blade, but I kind of want to get the combo.
Listen to me.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
We're setting him up for a pretty big Spirit Fire here. He ends up wasting mana too, which is great for us. Alright, I think Taliyah's coming out.
I told you I would beat you here.
You cheated.
We are at
I
4
want
of 5, so not quite leveled up yet. We can level her up with Ancient Hourglass. I would like to find another one though, so we see what we do here. Homecoming. I'll use this as a stop it. Yes, it does. It should. Looks like it does. It doesn't go back into my hand. I'll get a second homecoming from this if he wants. Okay, that's fine too. Deny is absolutely fine. Whatever he wants. Alright, do we attack here? I think we do. I don't mind clearing up board space. Doesn't put down the Dancing Droplet, which is interesting. Double Spirit Fire. Let's go with the Aspiring Chronomancer. Do I want the Salt Spire? I think Salt Spire is actually
We can
okay.
always rely on you to keep us safe. Don't let the fluffy tails fool.
I think we're gonna use Spirit Fire here. Or not. Alright, let's go Salt Spire first. Kind of want him to play landmarks. He's not done anything to level up his Malphite,
Snow on my head,
which is
rain on my
interesting.
feet.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it. Gonna catch the
I'm gonna
sky.
try to kill
It can be undone.
these 2 guys. Try to get a stun out of him. It's fine. It's a Malphite? It was. So he had 2 Malphites.
Pick on someone your own speed.
Nothing to level up the Malphite yet either. Gonna try to deal as much damage as we
It's
can.
not safe.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Listen
with this.
to me.
Oh dear.
Go ahead with Taliyah here. He's got another
Stronger than stone.
another homecoming.
Your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground.
Be annoying for sure. Not much we can do about it though. Do we open attack? I think we do.
They're rolling rocks. Throw another rock.
He should have more stuns. Just kind of annoying. So he opts to stun the Grumpy Rock Bear. Interesting. We managed to kill the Fade Blade Twirler.
I dare you.
That's nice. Let's see if he's got Yasuo. I think he's still a little bit worried to play the Yasuo because of this boiling sand. Wonder what he's drawing. We're gonna use Zenith Blade. I want him to play this landmark. If he plays like the Eye of the Rock without the yeah.
I'll drag you out
We're
of
waiting
there
for it.
if I have to. One day they're going to get you back, you know.
Without the Daybreak, then we get really good value, and he does. So, fine by me. $21, $24. We are definitely blocking here. We're not going to allow him to get a free hit, and we're actually going to block here to free up some space. So we're forcing him to use some spells here. I'm fine with this. Like, he doesn't really get anything out of that. He deals some damage to it, but he cycles a Malphite. Like, I'm fine with this. Could have recalls. Let's go ahead and put down Salt
Brace
Spire.
yourselves. They're grumpy when they wake. The desert likes you.
Gives me a unit to pull though. I'm gonna use the Zenith Blade. I don't care about the Daybreak because I've only got 2 in the deck. And we're gonna put out Preservarium, I think. Actually, maybe we go Clockwork Curator. No, we're going Preservarium. We want to keep the we want to keep the rock, whatever it's called, Rock Volley, or the Taliyah here.
Relax your knees.
I honestly think we attack with everything.
Some rocks just won't sit still.
It's exact lethal. Got Spirit Fire.
Here comes the boulder.
Throw another rock.
Didn't warm up.
Doesn't get the Daybreak proc though. He levels up, but doesn't get the Daybreak. So you can stun everything here, which I guess is fine. I've got Spirit Fire. Let's see what his last card is. Hopefully he doesn't draw Yasuo here, especially since I didn't draw a unit. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. This has happened pretty much every time with these guys. This is incredible. Okay. Absolutely incredible. Wow. I'll let him deal 1 damage. Hopefully this isn't a buff card. Let's actually pick up the Desert Naturalist in case he's got something here. But we're not gonna let him get a good hit on us. We are not going to let him get a good hit on us. And do we play down? Yeah, we play down Hibernating Rock Bear just because we want to get an open attack with the Taliyah. Should have pulled in that Golden Light. That was a mistake. You still got a stun? Wow. I'm gonna use this again. This is crazy. The amount of spells this guy has is really annoying.
Water changes but never breaks.
So we played down, I think, the Hibernating Rock Bear here. We kill off the Yasuo, which is great, so he doesn't get very good use out of his... Unless he pulls another one, which who knows, like, at that point, what can you do? Okay, Blade Twirler is fine, so we have to pass here. Let's say okay, and then we gotta put out the Desert Naturalist. We have to let the... I mean, he's actually got a hard time attacking with the Malphite now.
Try to keep up.
Engulf them.
I suppose you'll
Surprised.
A gift from the river folk.
Barely surprised there. See if we got another stun. Can I win this round? Might as well go like this, to be honest, and see if we get anything good. Yeah. Get the rock volleys out.
Strike, we will reform.
Want to see these moves up close?
Another stun. Oh my goodness.
What form will the waters take? The waters are still.
Let's go ahead and put down our Salt Spire, I guess, and Unraveled Earth. Give me something good. I'm down to 12 cards here. He's had so many stuns, he's been able to stall out so much here. I mean, okay. Right? Is there anything I can do here? As long as this isn't a Yasuo. Alright, we actually have a combo here. Do I open attack first? I actually think I do.
All of this is ours.
What are the chances he's got another deny here? I'm actually not going to play this quite yet.
I am very strong like a mountain because
Okay, that's fine. We've got a pass.
stop running.
I think we put out Rockhopper first.
buys me a new sail.
You're welcome for the shin blades.
Out of my way.
Right.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. I needed space. Can we win finally? I almost got the combo off. I'm gonna go like this. I don't even care at this point. We actually finally got him. I mean, that was definitely messy. We could have played that better, but whatever. Like at that point, we were just trying to like win through all of his stuns and everything. I did have all the combo pieces for it at the end, just I never got it off. Too many units on the board. Alright, we're going against, again, Shyvana, Aurelian Soul, and Zoe. Should we keep everything? Let's keep Golden Ambassador and Taliyah, and we end up pulling Aspiring Chronomancer for turn 2, which is great since we didn't have really any early game. Kind of a gamble taking these cards. They don't have much of an early game either, so hopefully we can get some landmarks out and level up Taliyah. Spirit Fire, Blue Sentinel. Okay, we're going to Aspiring Chronomancer here. Let's do Unraveled Earth. This actually goes a long ways to helping us level up our Taliyah. Put out this next round. He may be not super willing to put out his Shyvana. Turn 4.
Break their spirits and their souls.
It's fine. See if he's got Shyvana. We play, I think, the Golden Ambassador every time. It kind of sucks that we have the Taliyah, double Taliyah now. Alright, Golden Ambassador coming out. Buff Taliyah.
We were formed in Dragonfire.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a landmark to replicate now. Guess we'll put out Rockhopper.
Would you look at this place? I fought this day for you.
Okay, I'm okay with that, actually. Should we pass? This doesn't have Challenger. He doesn't have Dragons. I'm gonna pass, I think. Actually, maybe we put out the Clockwork Curator. I don't really like doing this necessarily, but I like having units that can block into multiple of his. I think he... No, because he doesn't have Shyvana. That's weird. I don't know. I don't get it.
Strike for justice.
We're gonna block everything.
We'll run you over.
We are probably going to put out the Preservarium, although I don't really like doing that. Once again, we've got all 3 of our Taliyahs. Let's hope we draw something here that we can play. Okay, that's something we can play. Go with the rock here. Nice. Okay. It's not the best, but it's also not awful. So let's go ahead and start with the Hibernating Rock Bear. And we're going to play this into Taliyah. Begin. I think we actually replicate this.
Distance means
just another hibernating rock bear. We have ways to protect her as well if he's got Concerted Strike. So this is fine. I think we leave up this guy. Gonna pick up Ancient Hourglass here. So he needs Concerted Strike now. And I will kill his unit if he uses that. Get Sharp Sight too. That sucks a little bit for sure. But I mean, we get it out of him. Yeah, we'll pass. Like I said, it sucks a little bit, but not much we can do there. See if you open attacks.
Banish the unworthy.
So we're gonna put out the Taliyah again.
If I
We've got Ancient Hourglass this time to protect her, if he has something. Another Concerted Strike. Seriously? All of his Concerted Strikes are gone, at least. Let's go ahead and put down a third Hibernating Rock Bear. Should we start with the rock? No. No. We're just gonna go like this
and your feet on the ground.
and hope he doesn't have another Concerted Strike. If he does, I mean, we got basically all of his combat strikes out of him, so we'll take it. I think he would have used it, right? He used the other two. Yeah.
Beware falling rocks. Throw another rock.
Nothing should be able to save him here. Is that a judgment? So we know he's got one spell in hand. Okay. I can use. Wait a second. Alright. I counted wrong. I thought he had used all three single combats. Well, now we know for sure he's used all three in the first 13 cards. See the top deck Aurelian Soul. Go with Ancient Preparations here. Honestly, I think we go Salt Spire. We want him to open it or to attack here. We really want him to attack here.
Prepare for battle.
Still kills that. It's a little crappy. Don't attack. Actually, it doesn't really matter if he attacks with this one or not. We'll probably safety block some of these just to be careful. Actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna let it go. He does end up killing our Rock Hopper here, but everything else should die. can save no one. He can save no one. And we have exact lethal. Can't overheal. He can, I guess, yeah, he can't overheal. What? There's nothing that he's got for... There's nothing he can pull there that's going to be a fast speed spell. Okay, we won, finally! Gotta win! After 3 concerted strikes, or 3 single combats and a concerted strike, we finally get the win. And do it with some rock bears.